What's up guys, welcome back. We're going to be solving another question in today's video, and we have x squared minus x cubed is equal to 12, and we need to solve this equation for x. So first thing, looking at these kind of exponents of 2 and 3, usually these questions can be solved with the similar strategy, and when we are seeing this power of 2 and 3 with one number on the other side, that means that number can be written somehow as an addition of two numbers to the power of 2 and 3, or subtraction of two numbers with power of 2 and 3, or the difference of the cube and square. So there are some numbers that can be written like that. 12 is one of them, which can be written as something to the power of 2 plus something to the power of 3, and we can see that 12 is 4 plus 8, so 2 squared plus 2 cubed can give that 12 to us. There are other numbers like that too, and there is also 36 that can be written like that. 36 we can write it down as something to the power of 3 plus something to the power of 2, and that would be basically 27 plus 9, which is 3 cubed plus 3 squared. This goes on. I think you got the idea. So whenever you are seeing this power of 2 and 3 with one number on the other side of the equation, there is a good chance that you can write that number in this format that I just discussed. So let's just bring the 12 on the other side of the equation and see what we can get. So we have basically x squared minus x cubed minus 12 is equal to 0. And as I mentioned, for 12, we can write it down as what we have in here, minus 2 to the power of 2 minus 2 cubed is equal to 0. And now we compare these two together and these two together too. So if we do that, we have x squared minus 2 to the 2, and if we factor a negative sign from the other two, we'll get x cubed plus 2 cubed is equal to 0. Now we have algebra formula, where in the first one we have the difference of two squares, where we have a squared minus b squared, which will be a minus b times a plus b, and we have addition of two cubes, a cubed plus b cubed, which will be a plus b times a squared minus ab, the middle one has a negative sign, plus b squared. So we're going to use these two. So firstly we have x squared minus 2 squared, which will be x minus 2 times x plus 2, and after that we have x cubed plus 2 cubed, so basically x plus 2 times x squared minus ab 2x plus b squared, or 2 squared, which will be 4, is equal to 0. And now we can see the common factor in here, which is x plus 2. So we're going to factor x plus 2, and let's see what we get. From the first one, we have x minus 2, and we have a negative sign in here. And from the second expression, we have x squared minus 2x plus 4 is equal to 0. So x plus 2 times, let's see what we get. In here we have x minus 2 minus x squared plus 2x. So basically I'm multiplying this negative sign to the inside of the parentheses, so we just have to switch all the signs that we have in there, and let's see what we have. X plus 2, and here basically we have minus x squared, we have 2x plus 1x, so 3x, and minus 2 minus 4 minus 6 is equal to 0. And now we have a times b equals 0, meaning a can be 0 and b can be 0 too. So let's start with x plus 2 equals 0, meaning x can be minus 2. That's one answer that can satisfy that equation. And the second one we have basically minus x squared plus 3x minus 6 equal to 0. We have a quadratic equation where our a is minus 1, b is 3, and c is minus 6. So we're going to find the answers based on the quadratic formula. So minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c divided by 2a. So basically minus b will be minus 3 plus or minus the square root of b squared 9 minus 4 times a which is minus 1 times c minus 6 divided by 2a or minus 2. So the x will be minus 3 plus or minus the square root of 9 minus 4 times 6 is 24 divided by minus 2. Looks like we have complex answers since we have a negative number under the square root. So minus 3 plus or minus the square root of 9 minus 24 or minus 15 divided by minus 2. So we'll have minus 3 plus or minus the square root of 15. We'll do the our imaginary number as minus 1, which is I squared, so divided by minus 2. And here we have minus 3 plus or minus I square root of 15 divided by minus 2. And we have two more different answers here, which will be our complex answers. So yeah, that would be all for this one. We could have probably guessed the first answer or minus 2 by just trying different numbers in here, but obviously we need to go through this process and use that trick that was discussed with different numbers that can be written as addition of two different numbers, one perfect cube and one perfect square, in order to build that numbers that we have. So yeah, let me know if you have any other solutions to solve this one. Feel free to put your questions in the comment section. I'd be happy to answer those. You guys take care. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.